It'll be tough to forget this evening. How about your surroundings here at Valcourt Bay? And hopefully we'll have a memorable fight as well. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. It's Manny Pacquiao. He's got a reach of 67 inches, and his height is 166 centimeters tall. There's only one, Ricky Hatton. He weighed in at a fit and trim 139. He's 5'6" tall.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
It's the Pac-Man, 8-division world champion. Should I name them all? Flyweight, super bantamweight, featherweight, super featherweight, lightweight, The Hitman, Ricky Hatton, fighting out of Manchester, United Kingdom, one of the most beloved fighters in English boxing history.
You can hardly hear yourself speak.
This bout is...
Well, I hope you... These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. This fight has a real good flow to it. A perfect counter lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. These punches coming from every angle. Catch and shoot. It is a sunny and hot day, and yes, we're outside, Johnny. No air conditioning or air con, as you say in the UK.
Because let me explain to you, we're outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fight not dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting. Fight on fire.
Whoa, wait a minute! Ricky Hatton, right now, not where he wants to be. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Perfect counter shot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao now. There's the bell for round 2. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him low on the blind side of the referees. Get him angry.
That counter shot lands. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Done with that counter shot. They exchange punches. Nope, that hook won't score. Nice counter. counter shot. There's a counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Hook missed. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he scores with the counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. He threw a punch and just got countered. Straight right just misses. Beautiful counter punch. Misses with that uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here we go to the 4th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punching. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Nice counter. Lucky to have avoided that uppercut. Go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the G.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Hatton in that last one. There's the bell to start round 5. You've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. They both want the knockout. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Those fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That one will count. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. On to the 6th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed, they're confident, they know they just have the quick burst, boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed, and that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. Throws the jab but does not score. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Punch, counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This is not good news for Ricky Hatton. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Here we go, it's round 7. Beautiful counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. The Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
How about that time counter shot? Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Ricky Hatton has been clipped. Ricky Hatton couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Well, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Hatton in that last round. And we enter the 8th round. Couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle. He's got to bluff it.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Is off the charts. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. That one lands. Just misses with the right uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Are we about to... Big punch, and Ricky Hatton is down. He caught him with that body shot. It's frozen in his tracks. Look at this again.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
What a build-up. What a